PED varies from one product to another. Why? Well, here are some reasons. The number of substitutes, this is the most important determinant. The more substitutes there are for a good, the closer they are, and the more people will want to switch to these alternatives if the price of the original good rises. So say you're a chocolate enthusiast and you find Snickers and Mars bars pretty similar. Now in that case, if one day I increase the price of Mars bars, then you will find that you are switching to Snickers almost immediately. Then the increase in price will cause a huge drop in the quantity demanded of Mars bars. Hence, the demand for Mars bars is relatively elastic. You can work out an example for something inelastic. The second factor is the proportion of income spent on a good. Now, the more of your income you spend on the good, the more you'll be forced to cut consumption when the prices rises. Hence, the more elastic the good. So let's talk about rice. To most of us in Asia, we need rice. It is necessity, so there are very few substitutes available. But at the same time, it also takes up a relatively little portion of your income. So when the price of rice increases, it is unlikely to cause a huge dent to your wallet. You can continue buying rice despite the price increases. So you go on eating fried rice anyway. However, if the price of houses increase, then you might want to reconsider buying a huge mansion and settle for something like an apartment instead. And that's because a huge part of your income is going to be gone. The third reason is that of time period. The logic is simple. When you have more time to adjust your spending habits, you adjust them. Take the crude oil, for example. In a short run, you'll find that there are very few substitutes for crude oil. All your machinery still runs on fuel. But in the long run, with research and other things, discoveries, you'll find that substitutes for crude oil, like natural gas, are available. And for example, with the boom in the shale gas industry, and the major shale gas discoveries in 2010 and 2011. So in the long run, you'll be able to change your machinery, reduce your dependence on crude oil, and perhaps switch to other sources of energy. So hence, the longer the time period, the more elastic the PED. So again, here are three reasons: substitutes, proportion of income, and time period.